here we go. It's time for living room abs. We're gonna start with dead bug or hollow body. Most important thing is your lower back stays glued to the ground. So if you're doing dead bug, you're here with your knees over your hips, your hands over your shoulders, and you're like trying to tuck your tailbone, almost trying to smush your lower back to the ground. And then maybe you're reaching opposite arm and leg away. You don't have to reach them very far. You could do tiny reaches, or you could even just hold this. This will become a workout if you're really pulling your lower back towards the ground. Okay? Or hollow body, same thing, but lower back glued to the ground. You can have your knees at whatever angle you need. Okay? Get ready, get set. Here we go for a minute. Make sure every time your knees come back together that you're resetting and pulling your lower back to the floor. Make sure that as your knees go away, that your lower back isn't coming off the ground. Halfway. Your head can be resting on the ground. Five more seconds. That's a minute. All right. Great. Is this what I want? All right, next one we're gonna do is hip dips. I'm gonna get my yoga mat to put my forearm on it because it's uncomfortable on the floor. So we're gonna be in a side plank. You can have your feet separated or stacked. We're gonna dip and lift past horizontal. And then halfway we'll switch to the other side. Get set and begin. Halfway, switch to the other side. That's a minute. Come on down. All right. Oh, yeah. Next up, we've got this terrible kneecap thing. So we're going to sit or lie on the floor. Bend your knees. So you're putting the heels of your hands on your kneecaps, and then we're going to lower down to our fingertips, and then we're going to come back up. And if you're like, holy shit, this is impossible, maybe your feet are too far away, or maybe they're too close. So find a spot where it's not impossible. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Then we're going to go around in a circle for 15 seconds in one direction, and then 15 in the other direction. Okay, get ready and begin. Surprisingly hard. Or maybe it's not surprising for you. It's surprising for me. Halfway, we're going to go around in circles in one direction. And circle the other direction. 5 more seconds. That's a minute. All right. Okay, sorry everyone, it's time for 5 by 5. Woo! So, on your butt, we're gonna take a count of 5 to open to a hollow body and then a count of 5 to close. We're gonna do this continuously with no stopping. Try to take the entire count of 5 if you can. If you can't, just do your best. And you know, you can pause and then wherever you are until the 5 and then come back up with us. If you get to here, like back to your normal boat at 5, try tucking in more. Yeah? Okay, get set and get started. Boat pose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, close, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, open, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, close, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, open, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, close, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, open, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, close, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, close, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. All right, we don't have to time that one. Great. Oh, thing. Okay. So next thing we're gonna do is butt waggles. We're gonna do this from a forearm plank. So I'm gonna get my yoga mat again. It's hard with yours. Uncomfortable. So forearm plank, and we're gonna go butt side to side. If that's hard for you to see what's happening, I'm here and then dipping my butt to one side and then to the other. Okay, I'm gonna take these off for this. Get yourselves set and get started. Halfway. Ten more seconds. That's a minute. All right. Side bends. You can do them seated or standing. So seated, you'll be in a straddle. Doesn't have to be a super wide straddle. And we're just gonna go one side and then the other. Or you can stand up and do your side bends from standing. Try to keep your hips and down in the same position, so not shifting your hips side to side, lengthening up and over through your ribs. Yeah? All right, get set and get started. Oh, give it love. Yeah, good. It's halfway. If you're here and you're like, holy shit, this is way too hard, you can bring your hands in. Try not to use them to push off your hips. You can like take it across so it's not as much weight overhead. If you're doing these and you're like, this is too easy, you could grab an ankle weight or a free weight or something next time. 10 more seconds. And that's a minute. Whew. All right. All right, we'll do it. Okay, if you have a couch or a chair or something, you're gonna put your feet up on it. But don't have to move that much. So I'm gonna put my feet up on the couch, and I'm gonna lift my hips. You can have your hands at your sides or over your head. From here, if you want to challenge yourself to lift one leg and set it down, and then lift the other leg and set it down, you can do that. Okay? Okay, get set. And get started. Hips lifted, and then trying to lift one leg, and then the other. Keep pushing your hips up towards the sky. Halfway. Ten more seconds. That's a minute. Come on down. All right. So next up, we're gonna do pike ups or plank. So if you don't have the ability to do pike ups, you can do a plank instead. So if you're wearing socks on hardwood floor, if you've got like something to put your feet on the hardwood floor so that they slide, you can do that. If you have a yoga ball, you can use a yoga ball, or you can hold a plank. So for this, we're gonna get into our plank position, and we're going to pike up towards the sky if we can, or we're gonna tuck knees in towards the chest. Or you're just gonna hold a plank. If you're just holding a plank, actually for all of these, make sure you're pushing the floor away and not like collapsing in your upper back or lower back. Yeah. All right. Get yourselves set and get started. Halfway. Ten more seconds. That's a minute. All right. So for the last one of this round, we're gonna do contralateral plank walks. So this is the one where you start with your hands together and feet apart and butt down in a plank. And then we're gonna step opposite hand and foot over. So now my feet are together and my hands are apart. And I'm gonna step opposite hand and foot over, etc., walking back and forth. Make sure that your butt doesn't get up in the air toward the downward dog. Keep it down. All right. Get yourself set and get started. Halfway. Make sure your butt is staying down. 5 more seconds. That's a minute. Come on up, pour down, or whatever. All right, that was round 1. Get some water. All right, once you've done water, we're just gonna do the whole thing again. Hooray!